nominees from each school. So if you would, we go out to center court from Chapman. We'd like to recognize Camden Lebo and Eli Regal. And for Royal Island, we'd like to recognize Brady Watts and Jake Kelly. Congratulations on your accomplishments in the classroom. The home team tonight on the score clock will be Royal Valley, and Chapman will be the visitors. Starting line at today's game, for the Irish. 5'7" sophomore number 1, Gage Hickey. And for the Panthers, the 6'5" senior number 3, Mason Thomas. For the Irish, the 6'2" sophomore number 3, Caleb Doty. For the Panthers, a 6'5" senior number 5, Knox Watson. For the Irish, 6'1" sophomore number 11, Ian Suter. For the Panthers, a 5'11" senior number 14, Jake Kelly. For Chapman, a 6'4" senior number 24, Torrey Kavanaugh. For the senior number 34, Brady Watts. For the Irish, 6'2" senior number 33, Camden Lebo. And for the Panthers, the 6'4" senior number 45, Nick Hickory. For the Irish, Drew Roper, assisted by Parker Rose and Taylor Thomas. Head coach of the Panthers is Chris Brown, assisted by Nathan Smith and Jared Lloyd. Officials for tonight's game is Clint Atlander or Chapman and Christopher Nelson. At this time, we will rise while Matthew Davis and 8th grade from Royal Valley Middle School sings our national anthem. See by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the vampires we watched were so gallantly slain, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are here for the finale of the Panther Classic. Royal Valley boys looking to go to 12-0 on the year, as well as wrap up a 3-0 weekend, as well as win the Panther Classic. This will be their third straight Panther Classic if they can wrap up tonight. In other news, we got a 65-63 ball game. KUK State, 6 minutes left. So appreciate you being tuned in here, but we'll give you updates as we get them. Klotz is going to set to jump this one, and he almost loses his first one of the year, but it goes ahead and gets it back to Knoxville Wassick, who's going to start the offense.
Panthers looked real good last night against a tough Wabaunsee team. I believe they were state runner-up last year in 2A.
That's right.
Definitely one of the Panthers' more formidable opponents this season. Able to finish with a double-digit victory against that team, despite some hot shooting by the Wabaunsee Chargers. Panthers going to lose possession on the first one. Ball's going to go off Jake Kelly out of bounds, and Chapman's going to respond with a bucket. Wasick in the lane. He's going to be fouled.
Knox goes to the line for his first free throw attempts of the night and is 1 for 1, 100% so far. Let's knock on wood, Kyle, because we know our luck with those things. And like clockwork, we jinx another one, folks. We will shut up next time. 2-1, 30 seconds gone here in the first. Chapman brings it down the court.
Three ball there by Caleb Doturive. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Going to be no good, though. Panthers looking to get some offense going. Mason Thomas, an early shot there. Just off the mark. Panthers unable to corral the board. Gage picking for the Chapman Irish to bring the ball down the court.
Panthers in a little man-to-man to start the game. That's certainly their favorite defense. Also got a 1-3-1 that they'll mix in there from time to time just to give the other team some different looks. Jake Kelly's going to pick up his first of the night. Panthers do have Coleman back. He runs 6th, 7th man for them. He's provided a lot of good minutes for the Panthers throughout the year. And he was out with COVID the first 2 games of the Panther Classic. They were able to get through those without him. But certainly provides a little more depth, which the Panthers always use.
Yeah, Coleman saw some quality minutes to begin the season with Wasick not on the active roster to start the season. But with him back, he'll kind of shift more into that role player, which is exactly what the Panthers need. But it was good to get him some action early in the season.
Potts not good on the first layup there, but grabs it and sticks it back. I always think they're patting their stats when they do that. You're that big, you know. You figure out just throw it up and grab it again.
Good defense on the cut there by Thomas. KJ Miller.
Oh, I think KJ may have knocked it off his leg. He certainly did. Ball's going to go back to the Panthers.
Wasick to bring the ball down the court for the Panthers. He'll pass ahead to Thomas. He's going to look into Klotz early. Klotz is going to go up.
Klotz has been aggressive to start this game. He's going to draw a foul. Quick update on the KU K-State game. K-State is up 70-67 with 4:35 left in the game. So that is certain to be a fun one. K-State.
That's 2 early fouls there for Kavanaugh of the Irish. So definitely a starter with 2 fouls this early in the game is going to affect their game plan. But their coach likes to leave him in here.
What year is Kavanaugh?
Kavanaugh is a senior.
Yeah, coach is probably thinking he's a wily veteran. He can play with 2 fouls. Yeah. Yep, Kavanaugh runs point guard, senior point guard for Chapman Fighting Irish. So. Oh yeah. Great pass ahead by Wasick. He certainly put up some massive assist numbers so far this tournament. He gets another one ahead to Klotz there, who again goes strong to the cup. He's going to finish the front end of the and one. Going to try to do the old-fashioned three-point play, and it did not happen, folks. But KJ, as always, in there fighting, and he draws a jump ball. Arrows with the Fighting Irish, so they're going to maintain possession. K-State's now up 75-69, folks. Sorry about that on the camera. Oh, my heavens.
KJ Miller gets a block there.
Sent that directly back where it came from.
Absolutely. Panthers do have a lot of great on-ball defenders, but once you get in the lane, you're surrounded by those trees. Hard to get the ball up and clean.
Souther's going to put up a 3, but misses. Klotz corrals the rebound, and he looks for his point guard. Point guard with another great look. Wawasek picks up another assist. Down low to Miller. And this Panther team sharing the ball and running offense like they have been. Certainly a tough team to play against. Souther's going to try another 3, but that one also off the mark.
Jake Kelly on the backside rebound going to get the ball to Wawasek. They're going to push it in transition. Wawasek laying great pass to Brady Klotz.
You love to see that. Wawasek is good in transition as anyone. He's always got his head up looking for the teammates for an easy layup, and that's what we get right there.
Panthers going to jump out to an early 7-point lead here, 11-4 with 4:47 to play in the first.
Okay.
75-69 in that Sunflower Showdown. 3 minutes left in the game. K-State on top. Got 11-4 here.
I have a substitution for the Irish. Miles going to come in for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, remember, had those 2 early fouls.
Oh, Souther finds a cutting Irishman. Loose ball, and after all the confusion, it's going to go out on the Panthers, so the Irish will maintain possession. Souther going to start the offense for him. Chapman runs a lot of cutting motion type offense, so certainly got to be on your guard when you're playing defense. Don't want to give up any easy buckets.
A.J. Miller not making it easy.
Never does he? Jake Kelly, I think, is going to pick up his second there.
Gage Picking will be the driving Irishman. He's going to be fouled. Going to go to the line here.
See, that's on. I believe it's Kelly.
Foul is going to be called on Wawasek for his first.
Kelly will breathe a sigh of relief knowing that he's not going to go to the bench for 2. 11-4 ball game here. Panthers have jumped out to an early lead. 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now free throw cut it to 6-point lead for the Panthers.
Wawasek.
Oh my goodness, Wawasek is just throwing dimes out here. Some great cutting, some great running by Klotz and Miller, the bigs. Made Wawasek's job very easy, and he's been more than happy to dish out the easy layups.
Wawasek with a little banter with the student section. I think he's having fun early here in this one. Certainly playing well. The Panthers are going to have a 8-point lead here, 13-5, with just under 4 to play in the first quarter.
They go into Klotz again. Who's again going to go at the basket. He's going to get another and one.
Klotz so big, so good with the ball in his hands, and he's really finished well this season. Past couple seasons, we've seen him not finish quite as strong around the rim, but he certainly cleaned that up in the offseason and has been a force to be reckoned with inside the paint.
Certainly has.
Can't quite do the old-fashioned 3-point play, but good job of front iron there. Get the ball back to the Irish. They're looking to get something going here. Haven't had quite as much offense as they would like. Series of saved balls by the Irish. Somehow going to keep possession. Brady Klotz is going to shot that 3-point try in the third row.
Yeah, if Klotz ever decides basketball is not for him, he might just try career volleyball. Garden. Pertinier almost went ahead and hit a fan with that ball. He swatted it so hard.
Can't stress enough, if it's the first time you're watching the Panthers play basketball, they're long, they're athletic, they're skilled, they're everything you want in a basketball team. And
we'll probably use the phrases long and athletic another 6 times in this broadcast because, well, their point guard's 6'5", folks. Certainly creates all kind of matchup problems. Pot's going to go straight up in the post there, play some good, strong defense. I think that's a beyond questionable call. See who that's on.
And that's going to...
Miller must have gotten a blow or something. I didn't quite see that.
A foul. It's going to send Kavanaugh to the line now. Remember, he is the one with 2 fouls. He was subbed out, but put right back in the game. So, coach has a lot of faith in him here in the first quarter with those 2 fouls. If we could, Panthers get him into foul trouble, that could be big for the result of the game.
Second one's up, and that one's off, but Coleman with the rebound. Good to see him back. Wasick with a skip past to Klotz at the top of the key. He's going to be long on the three, but Wasick's crashing. Just misses the putback. Panthers with some, I don't know.
Picking going to have the ball in the corner. He's going to get it back to the top of the key. They're going to get back to him.
Nice take out of him and a crafty little finish up and under, doop-de-doop.
Not the biggest guy in the court, but certainly looks to be crafty in the lane. Good enough to get it up and under. And that ball in for the Irish. Mason Thomas's 3 try is going to be no good. That ball is going to be tipped out of bounds off of Brady Klotz. Chapman ball. .47 of the Panther faithful here on the broadcast, 49. Love to see it on a Saturday. Still following this team as they try and remain perfect on the season.
United School District 337, Royal Valley, currently 5-0 on the weekend. They're going to go 6-0 in a pair of Panther Classic championships.
Knocks the Wasick shots off, but KJ Miller says, I got you, buddy. Rebound there. They're going to reset the offense. Get into Klotz for the easy lay-in.
You know, I love to see that. The Panthers shots haven't been falling here early, but they haven't been shy about going inside. So while they are certainly a quality three-point shooting team, they recognize you're not always going to hit, and they might not quite have it today, but they are more than happy to pound it inside. Got some early points easy. And quick update, 55 seconds left in the K-State game. K-State's on top, 75-72 in Bramlage Coliseum. Sure, that's a fun one, folks.
Good to see Panther Nation alive and well here on a Saturday. Yep. Can't stress it enough.
A little more docile in their volume, but certainly an always attentive crowd. You know, if the game gets close, you can be certain that they're going to let it known that they're here. But though they may be docile and sound, they're here in great numbers, as always. I think just with the team we've had the last couple of years, you've come to expect victories when you show up. But it appears the Panther team is not expecting anything. They've taken the game by the horns and have a commanding 17-7 lead here to start. Really ran some good offense.
Kavanaugh going to be called for a walk there. Just couldn't get the ball out of his hands before that foot slid. Had a man potentially open on a backdoor cut, but
that would have been a tough one. But there was a lane there.
Nonetheless, ball's going to be inbounded to Knoxville Wasick, and he's going to bring the ball to court for the Panthers.
Panthers looking to set up a set here. Little flare screen for Thomas. He's going to drive in the lane and kick to Coleman, who will dump it down to KJ Miller. Just unable to convert.
2 Chapman Irish going to collide there. Not really sure what happened. I think a travel was called.
I'm afraid that one of them may have stepped on the other's ankle, which resulted in the travel. But even worse, we got an Irishman down. You know, when people are coming down like that, there's a lot of ankles, a lot of things you can step on, and I'm afraid he may have stepped on something there. Certainly hate to see a player down, but hopefully he'll be all right. Not sure who that is.
Number 5, number 3.
That's Dot Drive, but he is able to hop to his feet and walk off. Hopefully he'll be able to walk that off and return to the contest. In his place, Andre Miles is going to check in for his first action of the night.
Coleman inbounds the ball to Miller in the corner. Gets it into Klotz. Klotz with a hard spin move. Soft off the glass. Going to be an easy 2 for the Panthers. Timeout called by the Chapman Irish. Panthers are sporting a 12-point lead here.
I'm loving what we're seeing out of Klotz tonight. Going to the basket early and often and finishing strong. KU K-State game 75-74. K-State still on top. 38 seconds left.
Little bias on the broadcast on the outcome of that game. We're definitely cheering for the team in purple.
One K-State alumni, one lifelong fan. Set to inbound to Souther here, but Coleman's going to give him a quick look, but he'll back off.
Miller defending the ball here. Kavanaugh's going to be the top of the key. Irish are going to kind of pass it around. A lot of movement off the ball. End up in the hand of Picking, who wants to get the ball to Kavanaugh once again. He looks to drive.
Spin move by him, and
Brady Klotz
doing his best. Dikembe Mutombo impression.
It's going to be his second block of the game.
Still 74-75 in Sunflower Showdown with 8 seconds left. That result should be coming up here soon, assuming we don't have an overtime. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Panthers on top 19-7.
Chapman just passes it around the key here, gets it into Kavanaugh. He's immediately swarmed by some Panther defenders.
Skip pass to Souther, who's going to put up a 3, and he hits. That will move Chapman to 10.
Knox was also looking for one shot here with 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Just come off a screen from Coleman with a 3 try. Bang. Panthers 22, Chapman Irish 10 at the end of the first quarter. Gotta love that decision by Wawasek to get one shot there, and always helps when you knock it down. Love it.
Did we win or did we win? Oh, no. And we can't quite tell, folks, but it is looking like KU may have won. We got a 78-75, possible time gone. Kyle's, oh, no. It looks like KU walked away with a victory. Hate to see that. Outscoring K-State 44-25 in the second half. I suppose that's why they're a top 10 team in the nation, Kyle. My broadcast partner here looks to be beyond distraught.
It hurts me deeply. It really does.
Panthers come out, run a little set. Connor Thomas has checked into the game.
Jake Kelly on the 3 try.
I mean, that was as good of a shot as you'll see. Absolutely ripping nets.
Nothing better than the sound of a net whip. EJ Miller, the on-ball defender here.
That's a strong take by Souther. He's going to get a 2-pointer.
Also going to get it to Thomas, who kick it to Kelly in the corner. Wasick to Miller. Miller's got a little floater. He'll get to go.
Miller automatic from that range. You can draw a circle from about 10 feet out, and if KJ Miller's in it with a shot, you can go ahead and put 2 on the board every single time.
He hasn't always been the flashiest player for the Panthers, but probably the most consistent in this season and probably last.
He always does his job. You love that about the kid. Great rebounder, great defender, great passer. There's not a lot he doesn't well. I mean, he even runs the floor. Look at the big man move. Draws a foul there. That's going to send it to the line. Panthers are up 27-12, 6:41 left in the second quarter. Coleman and Klott's going to check out as Thomas and Hamas go to the bench. Oh, look at that. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Wasick able to crowd the ball after the missed shot from the Chapman Irish, and he's going to take it coast to coast and have that one blocked, appeared to be. Gage Pickens is going to do his best Wasick impression and drive the ball down. Stop, and another Chapman 3-ball off the mark. Wasick ahead to Coleman, who gets it into Miller. One dribble. Going to be called for travel, which usually happens when you step without dribbling. I didn't see that happen.
No. Panthers a great transition team. I think Chapman's coach knows that every single time that they come down with a defensive rebound, he is yelling at his team to get back. Panthers got Miller and Klotz. I would say those two big men run the floor about as good as anyone you'll find.
Yeah.
Great finishers around the rim as well, and they got the likes of Wasick and Thomas who always seem to find them.
With the athleticism, the length, and the skill of this team, the last thing you want to do is get in a track meet.
Certainly. That's beautiful offense, and Kelly's got a wide open look at three.
Wide open pass to KJ Miller.
Little did you know, it's an assist for Jake Kelly. He saw Miller there on the backside and thought, I will give him a shot pass.
Picking it on the drive.
This is absolutely rude. Klotz is just throwing things away like he doesn't like them. He doesn't like the way they look. Klotz with 3 blocks already here early in the second quarter. 30-12, Panthers on top. 5:20 left in the second quarter. Backdoor pass. But Chapman is unable to complete that, so the ball is going to go over to the Panthers. Wasick will check back in. Coleman will go to the bench.
Great pass from Wasick. Open 3 try from Miller. It's off the mark.
Good offense out of the Panthers there, just unable to convert.
Chapman looking to work some offense here. Just kind of passing it around the horn. Gonna get it to the corner. No open shot there. Gonna get it in the lane. Flips it up, no good.
Thomas called for the travel as he tries to corral that one. With that, Chapman will retain possession.
Pick and check back in for Chapman. He'll be in for Ray Whitehair. Breakdown in the Panthers defense there is going to allow an easy layup for Kavanaugh.
Panthers again moving the ball well. Thomas just unable to convert there. Caught somewhere between a dunk and a layup. Problem I'm very familiar with. You never are quite sure whether you want to tomahawk those and get the crowd up or just take the easy two. Klotz again strong to the rim. When you got a man of that size moving towards the bucket, go ahead and watch out. I mean, you're faced with 2 opportunities. Foul him or let him score.
Panthers still in this man-to-man defense
Love
here.
the way Jake Kelly guards that backdoor cut there. That's great.
Great no call by the referee. The Chapman player got his feet tangled up and fell down.
Kavanaugh with his third foul is going to go to the bench.
That's number 3. Again, there's 2 number 3s in the handout here, so I'm not sure what his name is, but he's the one who hurt his ankle earlier and appears to re-aggravated it on that last play. He's going to come out of the game for the Irish. Hope he's okay.
I mean, I don't know what to say, folks. We sound like broken records. They pound it inside. Miller finds it. Klotz finds it. Easy lands. Just running Miller. Great offense out of him. That is an incredibly tough pass Chapman tries there. Going to be turned over. But they do a good job getting back in transition D. And the Panthers with another easy bucket. Wasik out here dropping another dime. Had a couple shots at the old-fashioned three-point play tonight, but I don't know if we've converted one yet. I'd love to see Thomas bury this for that. Panthers up 36-14. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Wasik does convert on the old-fashioned three-point play. That'll stretch the Panther lead to 23. Coleman picking up Souther, and he's going to get his hands on a ball. Chapman continues to run their offense, but Panthers playing some good defense, giving them nothing easy.
Another great finish by Picking there. He's been a really great finisher around the rim here, despite his maybe mismatch on height, at least in this one. Kind of hard to do when the Panthers are so big.
And Wasik going to make a strong move into the lane, give him a nice dunk. Panther fans enjoyed that one. That's a carry. Rebound by the Panthers. They look to run. Nothing there early, but secondary transition is going to lead to a Thomas three, and he's going to hit it. That three by Thomas is going to move the score to 42-16. Minute and a half left. And Kelly's going to pick up a steal and an easy layup.
Panthers applying a little pressure here. Daniel Coleman's been defending that back cut very well all game.
He really has. Chapman runs a motion offense, much like Kansas State Wildcats. A lot of back cuts, constant movement. Panthers' length is certainly helps them defend against that. A little bit harder to try to pass when a guy's got a 7-foot wingspan.
Mason Thomas, another three. Panthers are pouring it on here. Going to have a 47-18 lead with 45 left to play in the half.
Thomas has been shooting the ball really well here in midseason. Continues that with back-to-back threes. Panthers up 29, 30 seconds left here. Turnover is going to give them a chance to get that lead up over 30. As Miller checks in for Kelly. I think this is about the Panthers' biggest lineup that they'll go with here. Coleman the shortest, and I got to think he's going a good 6'3". Panthers look like they're going to set it up for one shot here. 20 seconds left, 47-18, but they're going to go ahead and go now. And Coleman doing what he does, gets the rebound, gets it down to KJ Miller, who converts for two. 9 seconds left here in the first half. Chapman going to try to get a good shot. They turn it over.
Panthers going to have another look.
Yep.
2.4 here to play.
And with that, we got a 49-18 lead for the Panthers.
On pace to almost score 100 here in this one.
West Virginia 65, and that's a final score, KU 78, KSU 75.
All right, folks, we're back for second half action. Panthers on top, 49-18. The victory tonight, which they certainly seem to be well on their way. That'll move them to 12-0 on the year. Get them a Panther Classic victory. Great move from Chapman guard there. And that's going to be a bucket for him. Kelly going to give it a try from deep. He's off, but Wasik's there to tip it in. Panthers with a 31-point lead here. Just going to look to hold on, take care of the ball, run some good offense, get some work done here in the second half, and go home with a victory.
Thomas on the 3 try. We just off the mark. Good box out there by Kavanaugh. You get that rebound from Brady Klotz.
If you're rebounding over Klotz, I'm say you're doing something right.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Remember, I believe Kavanaugh's still playing with 2 fouls.
I think he's got 3, doesn't he?
Has he picked up his 3rd?
I think he picked up his 3rd there in the second quarter.
Obviously, a pretty important player for the Irish here. As he's still on the court. Got to assume if he picks up that 4th foul, he's going to be probably on the bench for the rest of his 3rd quarter. So, something to watch for the viewers at home. Deep 3 try there. No good.
Klotz snatches it out and gets it to Wasik, who's going to bring it up.
You know, I'd venture to say that Klotz rebounded that ball at a height that I've never been able to jump to.
I've certainly never been up in that stratosphere myself. Klotz going to try a mid-range jumper here, but that's just off.
KJ Miller comes down with the rebound.
And Thomas will give it a go. He's just off. Miller again somehow comes down with a rebound. And Miller gets him an and 1. Leading scorer in the first half was Klotz. He had 16.
AJ Miller misses the free throw. Can't complete the 3-point play. Old-fashioned 3-point play, as Derek likes to iterate too.
Miller with a steal. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Wasik with an absolutely disgustingly beautiful pass to Klotz. He's going to lay it in for his 18th point of the game.
Can't say enough how talented that kid is, number 5.
Yeah, love the way he dishes the ball around his teammates, keeps them involved.
I believe he's the Panthers' leading all-time scorer and all-time assists. Also assists in a game.
He was looking for the backdoor alley-oop to Thomas there, but passed just a little off. Hilly drives and kicks to Wasik. Now Wasik looks to go to work.
He scans the court there. Likes to skip it around into Thomas. Too strong off the glass there.
Ball out on the Panthers. That's going to turn it over to Chapman. 3 minutes gone in the second half. 55-23 Panthers lead.
Always good to have a 30-plus point lead in a game. Really opens up a lot of things, and Panthers don't appear to be taking the foot off the gas pedal.
Nope, still out there playing hard, playing good defense, doing the little things.
Certainly not a defense you can easily score a lot of points on.
Great help out of Jake Kelly there.
Certainly not one that you can claw back into a game quickly with.
No. The help defense all over the court.
Great closeout by Wasik. 3 is no good. Kavanaugh's going to try here. Just off the mark. Knoxville Wasik will pull it down. He's in the lane. Makes it look so easy, but that one doesn't quite fall for him.
Just rolls off the iron for him. Kelly back on defense. They call him for a block. Seem to be directly in front of him. Kavanaugh has picked up his 4th at some point. I must have missed that. But number 24 for the Irish is playing with 4. So if he fouls, that'll be the end of his evening.
Got to think the Chapman coaches rolling the dice on him, being down with such a great margin. Want to keep your best players on the court. Any chance to come back in this game.
I don't like their odds, Deuce. I got to be honest with you. And this Panther team's going the way they are. I mean, it's a tough team to beat.
It's going to be tough. I have to start seeing some buckets fall. Kavanaugh's going to get in the lane. I think he's going to get called for a travel there.
Good defense by Connor Hamas.
Wasick to bring the ball up the court here. Great no-look pass to KJ Miller inside. He puts it up, no good. Connor Hamas can't come down with the rebound. Ball's going to be back in the hands of Chapman. So these Irish look to get something going against this stifling Panthers defense.
Hamas with the rebound gets it to Wasick, who's looking to run the break. Run the break he will. Oh. Just misses the dunk, but snatches it back and just lays it right in. Didn't quite get the slam, but 2 points nonetheless for the Panthers. 57-23 with just over 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Another turnover from the Irish. They get the ball to Thomas inside. He's going to feed it to Connor Hamas. He can't quite control it. Daniel Coleman, great effort to stop the ball there on the break. That's a great job by Coleman there to make him turn. If you got a fast break, you want to make the guard turn. He can't quite get his head up and pick out the runners.
Almost had a travel there on the Irish, but kept that pivot foot. Kavanaugh working on Thomas on the inside. Going to get the best of him there. He's going to get a foul called. It's going to be Connor Hamas's first foul, I believe. Going to send Kavanaugh to the line.
57-23 ball game here. 2:38 left in the third quarter. Panthers looking to finish this Panther Classic in style.
Going to have two Panther substitutions here. Going to be Klotz in for KJ Miller and Jake Kelly coming in for Mason Thomas.
Kavanaugh up with the second. That's going to be good.
Knoxville Wasick here going to bring the ball down the court. Get it into Klotz. He's going to have that ball stripped from him. Going to be off of him. Back to the Irish. Good on-ball defense by Klotz there. Irish fans thought it was a little physical, but refs nonetheless like to not blow the whistle. Still working the ball around here for the Irish. Trying to find something here. This Panthers defense has been great today. Coleman's going to get called for the reach.
Good call there by the ref, I think.
Couple words from some of the Irish fans to the officials. I think trying to find some outlets for the frustrations in this game.
Yep. Thomas and Coleman are going to check out as Miller and Thomas come back into the game. Great take there.
Number one, Gage Picking for the Irish has been a great finisher around the rim.
He does finish well.
Not afraid to get in with the tree.
With an open three, but he's going to pass it up to his teammate Miller, who's just off. Nice backdoor cut by the Irishman there. Beats Klotz. Klotz tries to recover and swat it away. Picks up the foul, and that's going to be an and one. Kavanaugh goes to the line.
His first.
That's Klotz's first foul of the game here with 1:30 left in the third. Usually he picks it up about 1:30 into the game, so that's nice to see.
Cross-court pass. Miller's going to be blocked there, but be able to get the ball back.
Klotz skips it to Kelly. Kelly's going to hit the three. Klotz to Kelly on the connection. Klotz and Kelly both made the all-academic team here for the Panther Classic, sporting some nice little 4.0s. Shout out to them. What was your GPA, Kyle?
Well, I think I finished high school about a 3.75.
I like that. Smart, but not showing off.
Maybe a 3.5. Not sure.
Klotz and Kelly are just showing off with the fours there.
Always kind of looked at B's and C's like some dirt on an old truck. It just adds character.
That's exactly right.
.45 seconds here to play in the third quarter. Panthers are leading by 31 points, 60-29. Thomas passes up the open three. Panthers passing it around, sharing the wealth.
Hey, look like they're out there just doing a tip drill all around the basket. 26 seconds left here, 62-29. Panthers got a 33-point lead. Got to think the parents would take them out for some ice cream or something after a performance like this.
Winners get sprinkles.
Old Darren and Joe were taking you to get ice cream after a game like this. Kyle, what flavor would you go with?
Gotta say, I'm a cookie dough guy, Derek. I'll be honest with you.
Thomas just short on the last second three there in the third quarter, but that's going to wrap it up, 62-29, as we move into the fourth. Hopefully get a chance to see some of the subs get some time and get ready for the rest of the year and next season as well. I got to agree with you, Kyle. Cookie dough. Can't beat it. It's great ice cream. Are you a toppings man?
Not really. I like to have my toppings worked into the ice cream.
Understandable.
Put it on top. I don't have the self-control to not just eat it all at once.
It's a great point.
A lot of warm-ups being shedded over there on the Panther bench. Looks like we're going to see at least 2 substitutions here for the Panthers, maybe 3.
I see an Omar sighting. I see a little QB1, Aiden McKenzie, quarterback for the Royal Valley Panthers.
Jackson Stevens maybe over there.
Oh, excuse me. I may have seen that wrong, Deuce.
Jackson Stevens checking in, I believe. We'll see here.
See, Ian Torres is taking his top off as well. Ian Torres has seen some important minutes for the Panthers this year. Start this second half or this fourth quarter now. We're gonna have Daniel Coleman, Connor Hamas, Jackson Stevens, Omar, and Ian Torres. A whole new 5 for the Panthers. Got to think that's the end of the night for the Panthers starting 5. Put together 3 good quarters and did exactly what we needed out of them.
Jackson Stevens, a freshman in the game here, so good to get freshman varsity minutes on a team like this when you can build for the future.
Absolutely.
Get those young guys some looks at the basket.
The 30-point plus lead going into the fourth, that's going to be an automatic running clock for the rest of this. So there's 7:32 currently left in this game, and that's exactly how long this game will take, folks. 62-29, Panthers lead. Victory tonight will wrap up a 3rd straight Panther Classic championship. 2nd longest streak in the history of the tournament.
Panthers working the ball around. Coleman in the
Coleman
lane.
misses, but gets his own rebound. He's unable to convert. What are you looking at, man? That's literally one of the worst calls I've ever seen. Just say you missed it. Omar takes one absolutely in the teeth after he's set for about 4 minutes. I think the only thing that's been in place longer is Independence Hall. Nevertheless, he's going to get called for a block somehow. Stevens to Torres, Torres to Omar, Omar to Thomas. Panthers working the ball, and Coleman's got a nice little look inside. And he's certainly going to call a block on that.
Coleman looked to be fouled from the front and the back there, so not sure who it's going to go on. My guess would be number 11, Souther. It'll be his 3rd.
Coleman, his first trip to the line tonight. Chance to get himself in the scorebook. Although he's got a couple rebounds, so I suppose he's already in there. But love to notch a point or two. First one, no good. He will have another shot here. Coleman is up, and he is in. That's going to give him his first points of the night, I believe.
Have just over 5 minutes left to play here in the game. 63-31, Panthers are on top. Hasn't been close since real early on in the first. If you just tuned in, we have the second team in as the starters have built up that 30-point lead, and they're going to get rewarded and be able to remain on the bench for the rest of this game. It's a running clock, if you're not aware.
I think we got a records watch here, Kyle. I know that the Panthers had 70 game one of this. The Panthers had 70 first game of the Panther Classic. Had 60 plus last night. That's 130. 204 is the 3-game record. So another 70, right? Ish. Get him there, right about.
That's about right. Not looking great with the running clock, but still possible.
It's going to take 7 points, but we're on a bit of a record watch. Again, can't remember exactly. I think the boys might have had 63 last night, and I think they may have had 75 the first night. I'd put them at 138. 138 plus 63. Let's show off that old 3.75 GPA deuce.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't hear anything you just said.
63.75, that's 138. 138 plus another 63 would put us at the 201, roughly. So I think we may be just 3 points shy of the team scoring record here in the Panther Classic.
Ian Torres on the block there.
Who knows? Might get Omar for a three-pointer here. See if he can do it. Amos is going to lay it in. Oh, just off. The Coleman rebounds and gets it up and in. If our math's correct, folks, we are just 1 point off of that scoring record for a 3-game total. Again, most of our takes pretty loose, pretty fast. Could be completely wrong.
Love to see another record get broken here in the Purple Palace.
Absolutely.
That's what they're made to be.
Knoxville Wassick broke single-game assist record in Game 1. And Ian Torres is going to break the team scoring record for the Panther Classic. I believe that will put them at 205 for the tournament, shattering the old record of 204 set in just last year in the year 2021. So nevertheless, this team
setting records and breaking their own.
Yeah, set a record, broke their own. Didn't graduate anyone last year. Full team back.
A heartbreaking loss the first round of state to Rock Creek. Panthers looking to go back with a vengeance here to state this year and see if they can't make it deeper and make it that championship game.
Certainly got to be one of the favorites in 3A, returning everyone off such a strong team. Tonight we'll move them to 12-0 on the year. They're currently ranked number 2 in the state in 3A. For my money, right up there with about any team in all classifications, I'd say.
Omar's going to be fouled. Call that one on the floor. Going to have Jackson Stevens inbounding here. See what the Panthers got drawn up.
And Omar's going to get him a quick, easy land. That's going to make it 69-32 Panthers. I've been very impressed with this second use. It came out, played some great ball. They've actually stretched the lead out a little bit. Panthers currently up by 37. Taken care of it well, done some nice things. It's going to get it home for the starters after the strong showing they put on tonight. Chapman's dribbling around here, running some offense. Chapman's also had an opportunity to get some of their subs in, see some minutes.
Approaching the minute mark here left in the game. Chapman's number 4 is Ray Whitehair. He's going to be fouled on the shot. Going to get 2 free throws here. After these free throws, with this running clock, not going to be much time left for the Panthers.
Yep, I believe the board of directors just putting the rubber stamp on this one.
Free throw's good there for Whitehair. Give the Fighting Irish 33 on the game. See if you can't get 34 for him. No good on the second one, but Jackson Stevens
What
with a tough rebound.
out of Stevens. Stevens certainly going to have a bright future here as a Royal Valley athlete.
Torres on the shot, going to be long, but Stevens in there again.
He's doing all the right things.
He's going to be fouled. Look at this kid go. I think he's going to get these free throws, and that might wrap up the game.
He's looking at him saying, get the heck lined up. We got 9 seconds here. I'm ready to shoot some free throws.
Hopefully he breaks the 70-point mark for the Panthers.
Coach Brown calls a timeout. I believe he calls that to hopefully give Wright a chance to get 2 points. Is that what we got here, Deuce, do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, we had the clock running down. Coach Brown calls a timeout with 1.7. That's the one thing that could stop the clock. He wants Wright to get a chance to put his name in the...
Stevens.
Sorry. Stevens getting a chance to put his name in the book, but isn't it? He misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
Biggest free throw of his life here.
Chance to give the Panthers 70. Just off. Torres says, what the heck? I'll try it.
But it's not. Final going to be 69-33. Panther men's going to be perfect on the weekend, and Panthers as a whole, men's and women's, perfect as well, 6-0.
6-0, 2 Panther Classic victories here in the Purple Palace. Panthers showed up on Thursday looking for the exact outcome they got. And you got to think United School District 337 is going to have a great weekend off this victory.
Yep. Held a great tournament. And thanks for all the teams coming out. Thanks for everybody watching. We'll be back next time.